Hey everybody, it is Freak Bass. Hope you're doing good and you're having a great week so far. I'm doing good, especially after drinking more of this. And sorry I missed you last week. We didn't do bass talk last week because I was over at the Mighty Twitch doing a front page, which was pretty crazy. Thanks to everybody that came out. They stuck us on the front page and we played lots of bass and made lots of noise last Wednesday night, and it was a blast. So if you haven't been over there yet, please stop over sometime. That's twitch.tv/freakbass. I'm there a few days a week, and just hit the follow button. You always know when I go live. But what I'm here to talk about tonight is, if you guys remember a few weeks ago, I'd done an unboxing of the Sling, which was this piece that you put over your bass strings to keep them in good shape, whether you're at home, in the studio, or traveling on the road. So we did that. We did a giveaway from Brooklyn Bowl when I was playing there. I just got back from tour about a week or so ago. So it's been a crazy few weeks. So what I wanted to do, it's been now, I think 2 or 3 weeks since I got the Sling. And so what I kind of did is a kind of a little experiment. And this video is brought to you by the amazing people at Sling, by the way. I thought I'd, see kind of A/B a couple bases to see, if they're like, using the Sling versus not using the Sling. So I've got this bass over here, my Anaconda bass, which is an incredible bass right here. This one and my Music Man bass, which I still have the Sling on right here. I've been having the Sling on the whole time I've been on tour, and since we've changed strings on each one. This one's, I changed the strings maybe a few days before the Music Man right here, but they were pretty close in terms of that. So I thought we could kind of A/B them and see, if there's you can actually hear any difference between the two strings. We'll see, They definitely feel different, I can tell you that for sure. Okay, so this is the Anaconda bass right here. Still sounds pretty good, right? Still sounds like pretty bright strings. So not too bad. I mean, they definitely sound like they've gotten definitely a little bit of wear and tear over the last month or so. But not too bad still. Hopefully you can hear that. That's coming through your speakers okay. Let me turn up just a little bit more. Okay, so there you go. So no Sling on these strings since they've been changed, all right? Now let me go over here. I'm going to turn this down for a second so I don't blow everything out. And let's see what it sounds like. So this is the Music Man. I've had one thing I can tell you for sure right off the bat, which is very cool, is I always break strings. I mean, I'm like, literally every 2 or 3 shows I break strings, especially my G and my D strings, because I pull so freaking hard when I play. And I didn't break a string this entire tour, which is like mind-blowing to me. Now, I'm sure maybe part of that's a Sling, part of it is DR strings. That's why I use DR, great strings, and I'm sure part of it is just this amazing Music Man bass too. So it's a combination of a bunch of stuff, I'm sure, but I wouldn't think, that the Sling, I'm sure had a little bit of, sure didn't hurt having that on there too as well. And as I mentioned before too, don't forget this Sling also doubles as a strap too as well. So anyway, so let's put this on. I'm gonna go in. You heard what the one sounded like before. Take the old Sling off, which is real easy, by the way. All you do, it's Velcroed right here in the back. So you just do this. And by the way, this is what's actually resting up against the strings right here. It's this incredibly soft, like microfiber type cloth that's like rests against the strings, which you can also use to polish the body with, which is very nice. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, and let's see. I'll turn back up the exact same volume as I was on the Anaconda. Let's see what this sounds like here. Here we go. definitely more bright for sure. Now this is, I will say, this is an active bass. The Anaconda is passive pickup. So there's obviously going to be a volume increase. Let me pull the volume back a little bit, like the few dBs. But just in terms of this general tone, let's go up about right here. So there's definitely kind of these definitely sound more alive. They definitely feel more alive too as well. So, you know, the verdict for me is the string slings. It made a big difference. You know, again, this is, you're talking two different types of basses. I get that, active versus passive. So there's going to be a tonal difference for sure. But these, it definitely feels like these strings definitely feel like newer feeling. Like I told you, I didn't break any strings on this tour too, which is still pretty incredible. So, yeah, so, you know, I'm all down with the string sling. I mean, I love the fact to be able to cover the neck up, keep the strings protected, and that it doubles as a strap too. That's even the cooler part too, all the way across. And they come in some cool colors too as well. You saw I got the red one, there's the off-white one too, and then there's of course the black one too. So, I mean, I think definitely worth checking out. I would, we'll put the link here in the video description. Great folks over there. I'm really glad that they reached out to me, and I think it's something you're definitely going to want to explore as a bass player, especially if you gig a lot, especially if your bass is just sitting, you know, whether it's sitting in the studio for long periods of time, or, you know, you're on the road for long periods of time, sitting in your hotel room, sitting in a case. I think, you know, the more kind of protection you have on the strings and the neck is definitely got to be helpful. And then the idea of that doubling as a strap too is a pretty cool thing too as well. So I would definitely check them out and, you know, make your own judgment. But they have the thumbs up, the Freak Bass thumbs up for me too as well. So that's it for this week's Bass Talk. Next week, by the way, I'm going to be doing an unboxing next week, an unboxing of a really cool bass next week. So something I've never done, a type of bass I don't have played here, and I haven't played a whole lot myself in a long time. So you're going to want to tune into that. Thank you for joining me. Of course, like I mentioned at the beginning of the show, join me every Thursday night at 9 p.m., Saturdays at 5 p.m., and Mondays at noon East. Those are all Eastern times in the United States. Over at the Twitch channel, where all these crazy toys around me, we create grooves with you in the chats. And that is live grooves with Freak Bass. That's twitch.tv/Freak Bass. So I hope I'll see you there. And we're going to be hitting some more road dates soon. We're going to go on tour again. We're going to be unleashing those too. So we got a lot of cool stuff happening. And when we go on the road, I'm definitely going to be rocking my string sling. All right. See you next time. Bye-bye.